Okay, so here's what my machine is doing. I've had it preheating for about 20 minutes now, so it's all nice and warm. I haven't done anything other than turn it on and turn on the preheat and home the axis just to make sure that everything was working okay. So now if I go into the utilities and go to the level build platform or level build plate, I will go ahead and go through the first 4 stops so that it's in the center so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, now since the machine just got turned on and I haven't done anything else, but the level build or the plate was level at 0.1 millimeters, but now it is, I'll show you these 2 feeler gauges is 1.1 millimeters. So I can put those in, and so it's 1.1 currently. Quite a distance away from the extruder, way more than it should be. But if I go to the home axis and push it, you'll see that it actually goes up to the 0.1 millimeters before it moves back. Now that's the way it should be. And it'll continue to do this as long as I just keep on going the way it is. The build plate will, when I run the level build plate script, it'll be about 1.1 millimeters away as is. But if I go over to my computer and reset it by going to connecting it to the machine, onboard preferences, and then hit commit changes, so that the bot resets, but it doesn't power down. Alright, now it has reset. Let me go ahead and turn preheat back on so we don't lose the platform sag. And now I will go again to the level build plate and run through all 4 for you. Now it is at the correct one. It's almost touching. It is at 0.1 millimeters. I can take my other feeler gauge, which is 0.1, and it fits nicely underneath there. So now we are at 0.1. The 1.1 that I was using before, which is actually 2 feeler gauges together, won't even come close to fitting underneath there anymore. So with just resetting the motherboard without turning the machine off, the level build plate script changes what it thinks is the Z height for the build plate. And just like before, if I go to home axis, it will come back to the correct position, which is the 0.1 millimeters, and then clear itself off. I can continually do this, and I'll run it one more time just to show you. Level build plate again. And now we're back in the middle at a nice 0.1 millimeter height. Just the way it should be. So now, if I don't do anything else, the machine will stay fine, and I can continually run the level build plate, and it will be exactly the way it should be, as is. But if I turn the bot off completely, and then go ahead and turn it back on, we turn the preheat back on again, just so we keep that platform sagged. Should still be pretty close to at temperature. It is, it's at 106. Now, once again, I will go to Utilities and the level build plate script and run through it. And now, once again, we are at a 1.1 millimeter distance from the build plate. I have these two feeler gauges together, so it's actually a little hard to see that, but it's 1.1 millimeters clearance. If I power the bot up, then that's where the level build plate script thinks it is. The only way to fix that at the moment that I can tell is to reset the bot once it's powered up by using the commit changes. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do that one last time for good measure. Connect to the bot, onboard preferences, commit changes. The bot should be resetting now. And it has reset. Go ahead and turn preheat back on. And then one last time for good measure, we will go to the level build plate script now that I've reset the bot but not powered it down. And there we go. Now we are at 0.1 millimeters away. My normal feeler gauge that I use for leveling fits nicely underneath. So, if I just power the bot up normally, the level build plate script does not act as it should. But if I reset it without powering it down, it works fine and works just like it should. So that's where we are right now. Hopefully we can get this figured out. Thanks.